Making pastry requires a repetitive, almost ritualistic approach.
It's the same motions over and over again, but you can kind of use it once you're comfortable with it to create this sort of like magical experience.
At Temple Pastries in the Central District, chef owner Christina Wood and her team use that ritual to unlock a world of creativity.
Oh yeah, that's like the most fun part of this job is trying to figure out like how can we like just flip a normal pastry that everyone's seen on this end and create something totally new.
The menu morphs and changes based on what's in season and what flavor combinations spark Christina's imagination. But one thing that never changes is the process. It begins a full 3 days in advance because all the pastries Temple serves start with sourdough.
I just love the taste of sourdough. I think it's great, and it's just like more interesting than just throwing a bunch of yeast in something. It like creates this connection between the baker and what they're making on like a, I don't know, like goes back to like early humanity. Like it's a deep level of connection, and I just like that.
Sourdough provides a deeply delicious canvas for all manner of sweet and savory treats, including what just may be Temple Pastries' signature menu item.
The cinnamon cream cheese Cruffin. Like that one's the one we have all year round, not on weekends though. But it's like a cinnamon roll, but like crispy and not dry at all. It's like everything you want a cinnamon roll to be in a croissant.
That Cruffin pairs perfectly with a cup of joe, so it only makes sense. Temple Pastries is a partnership with Broadcast Coffee. In fact, Broadcast roasts its beans right next door.
It's hard to find a bakery that you love that also serves like really great coffee. And then it's at every coffee shop, you know, it's the same old pastries that have been sitting there since 4 a.m. when they got delivered. So it's like it's the best of both worlds, you know.
For Christina, this was the perfect space to open her first bakery. She taught herself the basics of pastry, then moved from Florida to Seattle, sight unseen, working at Bakery Nouveau and Cafe Bessalou before she felt ready to pursue her passion on her own.
Well, I really like the challenge, and I love how regimented everything is, but then once you move past like all the rules, then you can get really creative. Because I got my degree in business management and accounting, so I just really have like that linear analytical thought process, but I'm a little too creative to be an accountant.
And indeed, one can taste that blend of technical skill and imagination whenever they visit Temple Pastries.
I want like curiosity and novelty paired with like, oh, this is like real craftsmanship. Like the person who made this really cared about it.
For Seattle Refined, I'm Brandon Bernstead.